Hi, my name is David Rodriguez with a video which is going to be an introduction on how to use Skype for teaching. It seems teaching and learning English or any language is no longer confined to the classroom. Nowadays, you can teach or receive class from your laptop, tablet, smartphone, or practically any handheld device with a wireless internet connection. While there are many virtual platforms which can be used to connect with students, one of the best platforms around is Skype. Skype has three versions: Skype, Skype Meetings, and Skype for Business. Since Skype Meetings is only viable for users within the United States and Skype for Business is only for large corporations, I am going to focus this video on using the standard version of Skype. Skype allows users to communicate with any other Skype user for free via instant messaging, voice, video, and screen sharing, and conference calls for up to 25 people. With Skype, you can get a phone number and make calls that you can pay for by the minute. Skype is best for small organizations or startups. A small organization could easily set up Skype, have seamless communication among their teams and clients for free or a relatively small cost, and be able to work and communicate from any location on any device. Skype is a great tool. I am going to start by showing you how to set up and create your contacts. Afterwards, create groups from your contacts, which is good if you have classes of 3, 4, 5 students or more. Then, you'll learn how to share files, and this sharing of files is when students are online, so you can upload videos, pictures, and other files for your students to look over. Then I am going to show you how to make calls. After that, you will learn how to make group calls. Remember, you can add up to 25 students. However, I haven't had such a big class before. The max I have done is 5 at a time. Second to last, I will show you how to share your screen, which is a pretty neat feature. Finally, we will venture into the settings option so you can personalize your class to meet your needs. So let's get started. So, like I said, we're going to be learning how to use Skype to teach online classes. So, the first thing you need is a username and a password. After you've created them, you can come to the sign in page, type your username in, and click on next. After that, the platform is going to ask you to type in your password. Alright, I'm sorry, it's a little slow right now. Alright, my password is private. I'm not going to tell you what it is. And then you click on sign in. Oops, it seems I made a mistake. Let me try that once more. Wow. What could be happening here? Okay. It seems I made a few mistakes, but everything's back on track now. Alright, so on the left hand panel, we have our contacts: Candelaria, Dazer, Diego Bronstein, Edith Grande. A lot of these contacts are tutors from the university, whom I have added at some point as a contact because I needed to contact them. Maybe I had a question or a problem that I needed resolved. Alright, so these are my contacts. In the recent panel, we have our contacts, people who want to contact us. It says Teacher D. Rodriguez sent you a contact request. And it seems that I was chatting with Helen Sanchez earlier today, and if we click on the person, on the name or on the picture, we're gonna be directed to an instant messaging conversation. And what we have here is a few options to communicate with the student. We can either type via instant messaging, or we can like so. Or we can make a video call. We can make a regular call. Or we can create new groups. And new groups is a really interesting feature because back in the day you could only communicate with one person at a time via Skype. To communicate with 2, 3 or more people you had to pay something. But nowadays it's really not necessary. And they've added this feature so it's more convenient for you, for your classes. There's a limit though. I'm not exactly sure what the limit is, but it's not very limited, you know. They actually give you a lot of hours. I think you have like 10 hours per day that you can use to make video conferences. Okay, so let's proceed to make a video call. Okay, click on the video call icon. It says can't start video, try closing other programs that are using your camera. Well, I'm using ice cream screen recorder, and it's using up my camera. So at the moment I can't use my Skype camera. Hello Helen, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. How are you?
Hello. Fine, thanks.
Okay. Helen, I'm making a video right now for a course at the university, and I'm going to teach them. Well, I'm making this video to teach other students or other teachers how to use Skype for their classes. Okay, the same way we are doing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so say hello, wave for me.
Okay.
All right. So some new features that Skype offers us are here in the conversation menu. Okay, we can send instant messages, we can send SMS messages, we can send files, we can send contacts. I'm going to send Helen something right now. Hopefully she can receive it. Let's see, what can we send Helen? Let's send Helen a picture. Let's send Helen a picture of New York City. Let's send Helen a picture of New York City. Alright, so now I have sent the picture. The system is waiting for it to process, but it seems that she has already received it. It's in the process of receiving it. Okay, so this is just one feature that Skype allows you to use on a regular basis. Okay, back to the conversation menu. We can add people to the conversation. For example, right now I'm talking to Helen, but if I want to add a contact, all I do is click on add people and I get this menu with a list of all my contacts. I have Steve Arcilla, Anita, Bro Steve Arcilla, Bro Willie Arcilla. It seems some of these contacts are contacts on your phone, but that's pretty convenient as well. Okay, let's try another feature. We can rename the person, we can block the contact, we can mess around with notification settings. This seems to be an option to find more contacts. I can add Helen as a favorite, add her to the list. I can even mark the messages as unread. I don't know, that seems a little conniving, but okay. Here in the call menu, We have other options like mute microphone, hold, hang up the call, obviously. Show dial pad if you're gonna call somebody's landline or cell phone number. Call phones, audio settings, video, and share screens. Share screens is a very interesting feature as well because it allows you to show a student a particular PDF, Word file, video, even a website. Okay? And the good thing is that you don't just send it to them and hope that they open it. No, it appears right there in front of them. Let's give it a try. Alright, so now it seems I am sharing my screen with Helen. It's asking me to start or to cancel, so I'm going to click start.
Yeah. Okay.
Hi Helen, can you see the website? Can you see the UNAD website?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, interesting. So I can go and I can show her what I'm seeing at the moment. And the problem is sometimes you can send a link via instant messaging, but the problem is that the student will click on the link and maybe find some. Alright, so right now I would like to share some tips to take into consideration when teaching via Skype. First, you must have an account open. Alright. Second, get good equipment. It doesn't matter if your laptop is old, okay? You don't really have to have the latest or the most expensive hardware. Alright? Keep that in mind. Make sure your resources are good. Make sure you have varied resources. You know, make sure you don't always do the same thing. Don't be repetitive. Alright? Make sure you use Google Drive as well. You prepare images and videos beforehand and then you just share the link with students. Or you can just share your screen and they can see the picture or watch the video via Skype. Okay, via Skype's screen sharing option. Okay, mix your media. As I said before, don't do the same thing every class. Try to keep it varied. Alright. Always keep moving forward. Don't spend too much time doing one particular activity. Make sure every activity is between 10 and 15 minutes long and jump to the next thing. Alright. Next, be kind to your students. Remember, they're the ones who pay the bills. So treat them with respect. Treat them the way you'd like to be treated. Okay, next, calculate a fair price. Don't overdo it with the price, you know, because there's a lot of competition out there and, you know, if students notice that it's too expensive, you know, they'll just avoid you and go for the other guy. Not that cheap is always necessarily better. We know that's not true, but yeah, be fair with your prices. Next, use what you have. Alright, like I said, you don't have to go out of your way and buy a lot of new gear or hardware. It's really not necessary. Then, make sure you promote yourself. I mean, you're not gonna get classes if you're just sitting around your house watching TV. You know, you're not gonna get online classes if all you do is, I don't know, if all you do is just go to the same places, meet the same people. No, you have to do different things. You have to go to different websites. There are many websites that allow you to post online ads, and you can promote yourself there. And most of them are free of charge. So all you have to do is just open an account, same username and password that you have to open on every web page that you're gonna use nowadays, and just put in an interesting ad. Make it enticing, but keep it simple. All right, next, find your niche. All right, there's got to be a market for you. In particular, for example, there are teachers who are very good at TOEFL preparation, IELTS preparation, SAT preparation. So find what you're good at and stick to it. That's my tip. And last but not least, look after yourself. All right, make sure you look clean, you're well shaved. Make sure you have a nice Kool-Aid smile on you that students will find interesting, and sweet. I mean, not that you're trying to find a partner or anything, but the nicer you are, the more you smile, the better you project yourself. All right, as a nice and interesting person, which is what we want them to think or to know about us. Okay, better said. All right, so just take these considerations to heart and try to apply them in your online Skype classes. Good luck and Godspeed.